it's me here for another video. So, thought I'll mix it up a bit for today's video and show you guys something that I always like to make. So it's easy to do, and yeah, that's it, basically it. Today we'll be making pancakes. So they are super easy to do, don't take 2 minutes, it's quick and easy, and you can really have a lot of fun with it. So, without any further ado, let's get into it. The ingredients you will need is 2 eggs, plain flour, make sure it is plain flour, and a jug of milk. Or I just use a mug of milk because that's literally all the milk you need. Just perfect amount. So now, first of all, what you do is you crack your egg into your jug, like so. Make sure there's no bits of shell in there, to make it horrible. You'll also need, make sure that your egg is not off. Make sure they are in date, because that wouldn't be very nice. Now, as I said before, the best way to measure out your milk is to pour it into a mug, and because that's literally all the milk you need. Pick up one. Now, as I've said before, these are very, very easy to do. If you're not sure about cooking, make sure to have a parent or guardian who knows what they're doing to watch over you and stand next to you to make sure nothing goes wrong. As I said, just pour that into there, give it a bit of a mix up. Now, it's always important to let's mix it up a bit more. Make sure all, if you can see there, all the ingredients are mixed up, because you don't want no mixed up pieces of egg, really, because then, yeah. Now this is the fun part. You've got to make sure when pouring the flour, it thickens the mixture up just enough, but not too much, so you can't stir it. It needs to have a bit, so it needs to actually give you a bit of resistance, but not too much. Now, I don't usually measure it, but for your benefit, 1 tablespoon of plain flour, and you need to use 8 of these. That's always the magic number, 8, because that is the perfect consistency of your batter. That's it, that's all you need. And just give that a bit of a stir. Now it doesn't take that long, and if you can see, that's giving me a bit of resistance, but not too much. So it's lumpy. That's not what we want. Now this is the dangerous part where you'll need a parent or guardian if you're not sure about cooking, because this could potentially go very wrong. Now, when making your pancakes, always make sure to use this, which is called Firelight, and it's basically something that you spray on. So let me just clear up here to make it a bit more space. Because then also need a plate. I usually use 2 plates. There's one for eating it on. Oh, not that one. One for eating it on, and one for putting the pancakes on. So now, this is the fun bit. So, okay. Now you'll need a spatula like this. Now when you turn the thing on, that makes all the warm up. Now spraying this on here like that. And as I say, I recommend this because this is not too runny. Spray it on like that, just slightly. Cover it so it doesn't stick to the pan, which is not what we want. Sorry if you can only see my head. Like that, that's it. I'll just make it. Now when you use this stuff, you're going to want to just try and make sure it all gets into all the corners. Oh, like that. Then when you put your mixture on, it's not sticking to the pan. Now, one thing you've got to bear in mind is your first one is not going to be perfect. It's always a sacrificial one. So you just got to bear that in mind, because I'm not sure why that happens. Yeah, so just pour reasonable mixture in there and just swirl it around into the pan. Oh no, it's too runny. The thing is, gotta want to make sure that you put a good amount of mixture onto the pan, but don't worry if it's not how mine's turning out, because we kind of run out of this stuff, so we poured a mixture of two things into here, so it's kind of a bit runny. So don't worry, yours won't be like that. Yours will be much better if you use this stuff. We're not sponsored, by the way, so yeah. But I say this, when you get a new one of these, this is the absolute perfect thing to use when making pancakes, because as I say, it makes it not too runny, and it's perfect. You know, I really highly recommend it. Now, this is the hard part, because as I say, this won't be perfect when you take the thing off. Just like that. You see that there, what I'm doing? Just down the edges. I'll flip it over. I'll say, don't worry if you're, no. Don't worry if your first pancake isn't that good, because that's what happens when you do pancakes. It's never perfect the first time. But as you kind of do it, you'll learn. And then when you do that, you just pop it onto the thing, and your next for your round 2. Now you do this all the same method, same thing. Pour it onto here. Don't forget this, because then it won't stick to the pan. Now just like that. Now, let's pour this onto it. Now make sure you've got a good pan that is makes it pancake not stick to it. So a non-slip pan. So then it'll be like that, and then just try and, if it's running still, just use tilt it like that. Then it kind of, cooks. And yeah, let's say if you want to make it a bit more thicker, then you're more than welcome to just put more in, because then when you turn it over, it's not too thin that you can't flip it over. Because too thin pancakes won't be able to flip over, because they kind of just like floppy. So if you want a perfect circular pancake, add a bit more flour in it, just a little bit. But if it gets too thick, put a little bit more milk in. That's how I it. Flour is always your friend in terms of making pancakes, and also is milk, because milk makes it a bit more fluffy. if it's too thick. That's it. See, do this. Just try it. Now, a lot of people try and look at that. That's it. Good. It didn't take much time, just a few minutes, and then our pancakes are done. And I'll see you when all the pancakes are made. So this is the end result. Now what I've done is, not only have I made big ones, I've also made little ones. Oh, that's hot. Yes, I have also made little ones, which is, you know, good. Saves your batter. If you don't got much batter left, you can make little ones. You know, it's up to you. Now, this has been a very fun video to do, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. And me personally, hope you guys also have, you know, had some good tips, you know, and a bit more information about how to make perfect pancakes. So remember, be awesome, stay awesome, and keep being awesome.